Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pit Power from Bavarian SimTec. So the Pit Power Auto Grip was sent to me for the purpose of review by Bavarian SimTec. So Bavarian SimTec did send me the Pit Power for the purpose of review. So thank you to them, but it won't affect anything I say. And there will be an affiliate link in the description where you can get 3% off if you want one for yourself. So what is the Pit Power? There's two versions. This is the Pit Power Auto Grip, which has the motorized clamps at the side that grabs hold of your phone and charges it. It comes with a 65-watt charger, and it also comes with their magic arm that's used to mount it to a profile rig. And the price for both of them is £96 plus your tax and shipping. The Maglock one is for iPhone users. Now on the Auto Grip version, it still works absolutely fine with an iPhone. But I had quite a thick case on this, and it had these little protective rings around the camera bumps, which pushed it out and made it quite thick. So with the case on that I was using, it wouldn't quite get close enough to charge. It needs to be within 7mm for it to start charging. So I took my case off, and it charges absolutely fine. So let's take a look what's in the box. Everything's well packaged, neatly laid out. Comes with a 2-meter USB-C to USB-C cable. Then you have the magic arm with its, well, I like to call it a tap on the side of it to stop it from moving. Comes with a 3-pin plug for the UK, 2-pin for Europe, a T-nut and a thumb nut, a decent quality 65-watt charger. And then you have the ball joint that attaches to the back of the unit. I'll show you how to put that on. On the back, you remove the plastic nut, and then you have to push the ball joint in there, which you'll feel it click in. It's a very sturdy connection, and then you just put the nut back on over it. Then you take the magic arm and you screw it on to the other end of that ball joint. Now, I've not really considered before having somewhere to mount my phone, although I did need it, because I've lost count of the amount of times that I'm one of those people that wears shorts all year round. Don't judge me for it. I just always have. And they tend to have shallow pockets. The amount of times I've sat down and then heard a clunk, and you think, right, that's under the seat again. So you end up on the floor trying to get your arm under the seat to retrieve your phone. So this has been very handy for me. Now, in more than one ways, not just for avoiding dropping my phone. Something I didn't realise is that this has become really handy because I can check my sugar level anytime I want, and I can just leave it on the screen because I'm diabetic and I've got the sensor in my arm. But I have to open my phone and go in the app for it. So I can literally, while I'm driving, glance down and see what my sugar level is. Because I've had it a few times where I've been in a race and I've started to have a hypo, and I'm thinking, is this a hypo? I need to check the numbers. And so I've had to either pull over or go into the pit if I'm on an endurance and switch to my teammate and check it out and then go get something to eat. So having that there has been really handy. Also, I can leave it open on my fuel calculator as well, so that I'm not scrambling to figure out my fuel. I can just leave it on there and then leave it up on the screen and know how much fuel I need to use when a race starts. Or the best bit, I can have little videos of Teddy when he was a puppy going on, because I do watch them all the time. Just look at him. That was his first gravy bone. Now let's get on to fitting it to the rig, because it couldn't be easier. It's well thought out. Simply put a T-nut into the profile. You just slot it in there, and then you take your thumb nut to tighten that down, and on the end of the thumb nut is a thread for the magic arm, which then screws on as you saw with the control center. You can lock the tap and have it at 90 degrees to get more leverage to tighten it down. Underneath you'll see two metal sensors. They're the touch sensors for you to open and close the auto grip, but it does close on its own when you put your phone into it. And then that's where the USB-C cable plugs in. Oh, look at that face. So what do I think of it, and is it worth it? I think it actually is, especially for me because of my specific requirements, having the having diabetes, and I can just see what my readings are. That is something that's very handy that I'd never thought of before. So yeah, having that and just keeping my phone charged all the time, and with all the haptic feedback that vibrates through the rig, it doesn't move at all. It's nicely locked in when when it's tightened down. Much like the control center, that never moves either. The magic arm is brilliant. And that's it. I can't think of anything else to say about it. Once again, thanks for Bavarian SimTec. I'll see you in the next one.
Tell me, baby, what's